Hey YouTube, it's yugiohmarketman here, and I'm coming to you guys with the fourth and final deck for dummies that I'm doing today to make up for my neglection. Um, I'm getting a little tired of doing this, so this is going to be the last one. This is a spellcaster beatdown. Now before you guys click that little X up in the top around here somewhere, um, or up whatever, before you guys click that X, let me explain. This is a purely fun deck. And it is fun. And I mean, it's not just fun like, ooh, yay, let's see if I can get an OTK with Exodia or some crap like that. This is fun, like, this is competitive, and this can win, like, without really doing much. And it's actually really, really versatile, and it's good. Like, it's fun, but it's good. It does run 3 Dark Magician. Just saying, just a disclaimer. Now you have the approval to click that little X up there and get my video just right off the screen. But here's the deck list: 3 Dark Magician, 2 Dark Magician Girl, 3 Breaker, 1 Tricky, 1 Defender the Magical Knight, 3 Skilled Dark Magician, 2 Magical Exemplar, 2 Summoner Monk, 2 Veiler, 1 Knight's End Sorcerer, broken card, Reborn Heavy Dark Hole, 2 Secret Village of the Spellcasters, 2 Magical Citadel of Endymion, or Endymion, or whatever, 2 Terraforming, 3 Hidden Armory, 2 Magic Formula, 2 Wonder Wand, and Magic Formula, I'll tell you guys a story about that in a minute, 2 Wonder Wand, 2 Magical Dimension, 3 Spell Power Grasp, and the only trap card I play 2 Magician Circle. Hold on, my phone's going off. I'm sorry. Sorry about this. Wow. Okay. Sorry about that. I just had to check my phone real quick. The main deck, I just want to say the basic thing you need to do is get your Breaker or your Skilled Dark out and beat some facing with that, and get your Dark Magician Girls out with your Circle. If you can't get them out with your Circle, you're pretty much just going to have to use your Magical Dimension to get them out, or ditch them off for Tricky, or you're pretty much just going to sit with those in your hand for a while. Dark Magician is a dead card, like 100% dead, except for the same ways as Dark Magician Girl, except Skilled Dark instead of the Circle. Side deck: 1 Ancient Fairy, 2 Kiku the Ghost Destroyer, 2 Chowlin the Prophet, 1 the Solemn Brigade, Mirror Force, Torrential, 1 Bottomless, 2 Fiendish Chain, 1 Starlight Road, 1 Compulse. It's pretty much all self-explanatory, and it's hindered on taking down the decks that give it problems. Extra deck: 1 Gemini Pearl, 2 Utopia, 1 Magi Magician Girl, or Gal, I guess it's called. Broken card. I love that card. I mean, it's not broken, but I love the hell out of it. It's like, it's Dark Magician Girl grown up, and she can do a hell of a lot more. So, wink wink, just kidding, JK. 1 Cataster, 1 Gaia Knight, 1 Brio, 1 Explosive Magician, 1 Tempest, 1 Bird, 1 Arcanite, 1 Scrap, 2 Stardust, 1 Mistworm. That's pretty much all self-explanatory. Tempest is a game winner. Arcanite does shit. Explosive Magician does shit. And my little story with Magic Formula. Someone at my locals about 2-3 months ago, probably about 2 months ago, I was up there, and he was walking around with Magic Formula, like the actual card, the secret rare mint first edition Magic Formula, in his hand. And he said, "I will sell this to the highest bidder." And I got it. I bought it for $22. And A friend of mine up there, um, forget his YouTube name, Dark Mage Collector, I believe it is. Yeah, he will die for Dark Magicians and anything that goes with that collection. And Magic Formula was the last card he needed. I actually beat him in that auction just so I could just mess with his head a little bit, and because it was just so hilarious to see him like get all mad and everything. But then I actually broke down and I said, you know what? I know how much the card means to you. I'm not gonna go put it on eBay because I'll put it out there for like 50, 60 bucks, what it actually is worth. Um, Being the rarest Yu-Gi-Oh card there is technically in normal circulation. And he said, fine, what do you want for it? And I told him straight up, I wanted 40 bucks for it. He didn't have the 40 bucks. He had a little bit of cash, a Brionic, and some other stuff, like a little bit of cards. And I said, well, I'll cut you a deal. I'll go with the Brionic. And I don't remember if I said a little bit of cash or the cards. I think it was the cards and maybe a couple bucks. I think he had like a 10 and like a couple singles, and I said, just give me the few singles, you can keep the 10. But then I went around and I sold the Brionic for 30, which was pretty good because then I used that to buy my Trish. So, in all in all, I paid 22 bucks to make back $3, a Trish, and in trading up a Levier, an Ulti Levier, which I then sold. No, I traded that. Even though I needed it, I still traded it for a bunch of other shit. So I spent 22 bucks to basically make like 60 bucks off of a magic formula. And it felt so good to have a magic formula in my hand. And I know I might be drowning on a little bit, but it was so cool to hold that card in my hand because I never thought that I would ever touch it. Like, I mean, I didn't actually touch the card. It was in a sleeve and in a hard sleeve, so it was like I could throw it at a wall, it wouldn't do anything to a card. But like, I never thought that I would hold on to something like that, and I had it in my hands. And I thought to myself, all I see is dollar signs, but he sees what finishes his collection. So I went, fine, I'll break down and I'll give it up. But that's my little story. Hope you guys can do the same thing. Just don't be a dick like I was, because I just thought this shit was funny, and people just, there were some people who laughed and kind of made fun of him for it, but I mean, I kind of feel bad for them making fun of him, but I think it was fucking hilarious that he got so mad because I got the magic formula. And the sad thing is, though, he didn't even have the 21 bucks that he said he would have. He told dude, I'll just give you Brionic for it, and I'm surprised the guy didn't take it, but I don't know. Alright, that's it for this video and my little story. I'm done with this shit for today, and as always, like or comment, rate, subscribe, and peace out, YouTube.